And it is Boxman, and of course I got with me Anthony. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us. This is a last minute thing, but we have a loyal bunch of listeners.
Hell yeah. Thank y'all for joining on a Saturday afternoon. And as someone named this, the Saturday morning shit Boxman. Hopefully Wrestling Soup isn't going to kill us for that one. But we'll just...
I know Mitch is like a listener of ours, so please, Mitch, don't sue us. We love you, bro. It's all love.
We'll just do it for the one episode, man. How about that? We'll do one episode of this. That's it.
I mean, I think I just want to put that out there because everybody getting Sue happy lately, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who needs that shit? So anyway, all right. So what we were planning on doing is we're going to kind of review the movie Ready to Rumble. We thought about maybe playing it all the way through, but that's kind of afraid of some copyright shit going on. I don't really want to play the whole movie. I'll play parts here and there, but pretty much just going to kind of review the movie.
Yeah. Give like little anecdotes, talk about what was going on at the time, certain ironies that me and Box were talking about before we went live, and of course you can join the conversation via the Mixler chat. You can call in. What's the number, Box?
Definitely call on in. We'll talk about Ready to Rumble with you. 469-206-4466.
Thanks, and you can also Skype in, of course.
THT podcast. Skype on in.
Oh.
So, we could probably talk about you know what, as the movie is kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of playing it, so it's beginning right now, and I'm kind of watching it. Let's go ahead and talk about the real, the main irony, which is the fact that almost exactly 1 year after this movie came out, the movie came out April 7th in 2000.
Yes.
Almost exactly a year after it, Vince McMahon owns WCW. Vince McMahon bought it in...
A difference of 7 days, because I believe the last Nitro was March 26, 2001.
Yep.
So basically about a week's difference. So that shows you the impact, the historical impact of this movie, which is why for the debut edition of Talking Movies, I promise I'll think of a cooler name for this concept, but for the debut edition, we could not do anything else but Ready to Rumble. So there you go.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe next time doing that new Countdown movie.
Oh, yes. That is a must. Anybody in the chat that gets a link to that, please send it my way, Boxman's way, and we will definitely make that happen.
Yeah, I really want to see that with Kane, Dolph Ziggler, and all the other all the other good stuff about that movie. Definitely want to check that fucking movie out. So, all right, but that's the main thing. So yeah, almost exactly a year later, Vince buys WCW. The last Nitro happens. This movie really might have been the fucking nail in the coffin. Yes.
Now, I don't know how you feel, Box. A lot of people kind of criticized the movie, and it was stupid. It made wrestling fans look like idiots. As somebody that, I'm a product of the 90s. I grew up on Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley. I like mindless movies. This movie was not designed to make you think. It wasn't trying to send a message. It was just designed to make you laugh. I don't think anybody went into this movie thinking like, yeah, we're making art. This is going to last a lifetime. It was just designed to have fun. So I think if you go into it with that mindset, you can enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, don't go, don't ever, come on. Just look at the cast for the movie, and you can't think it's a real serious fucking movie. I mean, come on. It's about wrestling. Let's face it. But no, go into this this is a mindless bullshit fucking movie. It's gonna be, if you're a wrestling fan, it's gonna be a good one. I mean, come on, look at this. David Arquette, Oliver Platt. I actually like Oliver Platt. I think he's a little underrated. Been in a ton of movies if you think about it.
Yes. Is Oliver Platt, my guy, you talk about a doppelganger. Was he a doppelganger or what for Chris Kanyon? Because I know Chris Kanyon did like a lot of the stunt work. And I think he was actually the stunt double for him.
Really?
He really could pass for fucking Chris Kanyon.
Jeez. Bill
with that beard.
I could see that now. Shit. Goldberg, Rose McGowan. smoking hot chick.
Yes.
It was with Marilyn Manson for a while.
Yes.
Yep. Diamond.
And I will say this: I mean, I've never met David Arquette. He seems like a pretty decent guy, especially how he handled the WCW title situation. You know, donated all the money he made from him. So I won't say anything about that. But after seeing him in this movie, it boggles my mind to no end that at one point he was nailing Courtney Cox. It boggles my mind. So, folks, it's hope for everybody out there.
Yeah, and after this movie too. I mean, really. No, during this movie.
Yeah, I think they were together. They were together for about 10 years, I believe.
Yeah, because she was on WCW one night too. The night Kurt Russell was on with them when they were promoting.
And she looked like she could give a fuck about being there.
Yeah, they were promoting. What was that movie? 1,000 Miles to Graceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking another great movie. We should do that one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like pretty like this box. My concept for this reviewing movies: the cheesier the better. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Oh, 100 Miles to Graceland was, I mean, obviously as a fucking mark for Elvis, I thought it was a badass fucking movie.
Yeah.
Badass fucking movie.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. We're going to get, this is the typical THT stop. We're going to get to the main concept in a minute, but we're just kind of like rambling. But another movie I wanted to get into was Natural Born Killers. Were you a fan of that?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Juliette Lewis, I was watching Dusk Till Dawn the other day.
Ah, the original one? Yeah, they kind of went overboard, but the original one? Oh, nice.
Yep, the original one. I got, it's been on my cable, so I DVR'd that motherfucker.
Nice.
Gotta do some DVRing.
Now, would you say that was the only time George Clooney came off as a badass in a movie? Because after that, he just kind of went down, he went down like the sex symbol route, but I never really recalled him being like a badass after that. He was doing ER, that type of thing.
The Ocean's movies, he kind of came off like a badass, sort of. In a way, I guess, you could say. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. I don't know many of George Clooney's movies. Not much of a George Clooney fan.
So let me see here. Weaves in the chat brings up Shane Helms was actually a stunt double for David Arquette.
Damn.
I never heard that one. So thanks, Weaves, for giving us that piece of info.
Look at that. Like we're fucking professionals and shit. George Clooney. What other movie? God damn, was he a bad? You know what? He was a badass in that that movie with him, Ice Cube, and Mark Wahlberg. Three Kings?
No, that was it? It might have been Three Kings.
Three Kings were
they were like in the desert or something.
They were in the military.
Yeah. Three Kings.
That was a great fucking movie.
Yeah. A lot of these movies, like honestly, I missed a lot of stuff. So if you get like, give me a heads up. I would like to review some of them. Some of them I just kind of like breezed over for some reason.
Yeah. Oh man, in this movie I completely forgot they were hauling shit around.
Wow.
I completely forgot they were sanitation poopy engineers.
Yes. Oh, I got to shout out Doug for a minute in the chat room. He said most of the wrestlers in this movie got more camera time in the movie than they did in WCW. Yes, Doug. Very good point.
I gotta go.
And I also want to point out, God bless him. Rest in peace, Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. He didn't have any speaking roles in this movie, but whenever he was on camera, he's always had the rep for knowing how to make his stuff stand out by just doing like the little things. And he cracked me up. Just his facial expressions alone. Yes, folks. Boxman professional handling the family business while I cover for him ever so slightly. I'm going to laugh hysterically for Systematic. I don't know if that was good enough for you, Systematic. I'll try harder next time. But Boxman appears to be back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a grumpy 3-year-old out there.
No problem, man. I carried the show.
Yeah, I think the 3-year-old needs a nap. Obviously, he'll be all right.
The 3-year-old's not a fan of Ready to Rumble and David Arquette's acting ability.
No, I guess not. Unfortunately, no. Poor kid. They're exhausted. He needs to go to sleep. Surprised my 7-year-old didn't come in and try to take over the computer. All he does is watch Minecraft videos on YouTube.
Wow. According to Weebs, Ready to Rumble also had a soundtrack. Jesus.
Yes, it did. Hold on here. I believe that is part of the IMDb, is the soundtrack. If you go to the bottom, let's see. A lot of the music was by George Clinton.
Wow.
Music by George.
That's impressive because I'm a George Clinton fan. I love the funk.
Music by George S. Clinton. So let's see here. Ready to Rumble soundtrack. What could be on that? Let's figure it out. Ready to Rumble soundtrack. Here we go. No. What did it bring up? Ready to Rumble video game. That was a pretty badass game, though, I will admit. I liked it. All right, let's see. Oh, God. A lot of fucking songs on there. Well, Jungle Boogie was on there. Let's see. Who was on My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. DDP's song was on there. Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue.
Nice,
King of Rock by Run DMC. Baby One More Time by Dweezil Zappa. Running with the Devil by Van Halen. Brick House by the Commodores.
Nice.
Willie's Demise. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Freestyle by P.O.D. Jump Around. I don't even need to tell you. Come on. If you don't know who sings Jump Around by now, go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Jungle Boogie, Cool in the Gang.
Jungle Boogie.
Yep. Cowboy, Kid Rock.
Yes.
Bad Boys by Inner Circle. We're Not Gonna Take It. Fucking hell yeah. Twisted Sister, D. Snyder.
Jesus.
Damn, how many songs did Kid Rock have in this fucking movie?
Yes. The 2000 Ready to Rumble soundtrack has a better lineup than TNA's current roster.
Yeah. Well, Billy Corgan could probably get a lot of these guys on the show.
Oh, God.
God damn, Kid Rock was fucking huge back in the late 90s, 2000s, wasn't he?
Yep, and he also was responsible, in my opinion, for Jeff Jarrett being his most coolest, because I was a big-time fan of Jeff Jarrett's WCW theme, which was basically a rip-off of Cowboy.
Oh, God. Jeff Jarrett. We probably should even talk about him.
Yeah.
Goddamn Jeff Jarrett. Real. Yeah. Jeff fucking Jarrett.
Yes, folks. I did put over Jeff Jarrett because he was cool at one point in time. He was during that late WCW era run.
Yeah, if you say so. If you fucking say so. Let's see. Where are we at here? We're at, he hasn't even gotten... I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Hell. Boy, his fucking dad was crazy with all them fucking cops.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's Rey Mysterio. Hey, Rey, where's your mask?
What you gonna do?
That's right. Rey Mysterio was in this movie unmasked.
Yes. Juventud Guerrera.
Yep. Yeah, that's that's the first match here. Yeah.
Now I do want to backtrack for a minute. There was how it starts off, and when they're in the I guess like a bootleg 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
And that and this was Macho Man's. He made an appearance in the dream sequence.
Right.
We got to talk about that. That was freaking hilarious.
That was.
He was at his jacked up best.
Oh yeah, definitely at his jacked up best. Yeah.
Yes.
Macho Man was just.
Yes, awesome.
Any movie he was in, it was a memorable part. I mean, look.
It's kind of bizarre to say this, but this is literally one of his last appearances for WCW. Under contract. Really? I believe he made like an appearance on like a Thunder, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
that. It was like a battle royal with the New Blood guys and the Millionaires Club guys, and Macho Man randomly came out to help the Millionaires Club, and that was it. That was the last time he appeared in WCW. Man. So between that and Ready to Rumble, he never appeared for WCW again.
You know who I'm going to give fucking props to right now? Charles fucking Robinson. Lil Nate.
Yes.
He managed to make it from WCW to WWF to WWE. The guy is still employed today. I just saw him in this movie. He's in the ring with Bam Bam and Sid.
Yes.
I mean, god damn, that fucking guy. He must be the nicest guy alive.
Yeah. And honestly, even, like Charles Robinson is one of those guys where if you're a wrestling fan, you've been watching long enough, certain referees stand out to you. And I always liked him because he registers everything. He makes it look real. And even in this fucking movie, his reactions, you could tell he's like into it. I would say he was probably one of the best actors in the movie because he was throwing it, boy. Like, you could tell he was into it.
Well, it's probably why he's one of the best fucking referees. Here comes Oliver Platt as Jimmy King.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I don't know. This might be reading too much into it, but do you think this was some type of cheap shot at Lawler?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It could have been. I mean, I don't know. You never know in this movie. Oh, Mike Tenay.
Yes.
And the other guy.
You might have heard of him. Shavasi.
Yeah, I said Tony Schiavone. I fucking blanked on his name. That's why I stopped for a second. Yes. Mean Gene. Oh, there's a young Conan.
Yes. He looks like he's very happy to be there.
And
do you notice, like, I was talking about it while you were off air, but do you notice Kurt hanging in the background?
Right here. He just clapped. As a matter of fact, I just literally saw him in the background there.
Yes, and you notice, like, even though he doesn't have a speaking role in the movie, just the little things, his facial expressions, you could tell, like, he just stands out to me.
Mm.
That's what they call having presence in the wrestling business, folks.
There you go. There's Saturn in the ring with him. Man, I forgot how bad this movie was. But who cares? I like bad movies.
Yes.
I was talking to Sheen yesterday. He was making fun of Soul Plane. I said, bitch, that shit's on my DVR.
Yeah, I have that too.
You see? I don't know, man. Sometimes you just want to grab a movie and do shit while it's like a background movie.
Yeah.
Soul Plane is a good movie to do that. And also a good movie to put on when you're napping.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Usually you'll fall asleep right around when Snoop Dogg comes in and you'll wake up and they're landing.
Now, I do want to point out, do you remember the bit at the beginning where David Arquette basically sticks his finger up his ass to get a free Slurpee?
Yes.
Yes, I just wanted to point that scene out because I'm actually going through it now, fast forwarding through it. Oh, and that part was just fucking...
When you said you're going through it now, I'm like, Jesus Christ, get your finger out of your ass, dude. What the fuck? Thought you were literally going through an ass fingering.
Oh, no.
Okay.
See, folks?
Good.
This is what you tune in for, this kind of cutting-edge commentary.
Good. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't an actual finger in the, thumb in the bum, if you will.
Traffic! Come on!
Whoa!
So, now, let me ask you this now. I would say, you, myself, Shaheen, all of our callers, I would say we're pretty intelligent wrestling fans. We give thought-provoking commentary on this shit. But do you agree with the assertion that this is kind of like how the general public views wrestling fans? Because in the movie, they're basically portrayed as guys that basically look at wrestling as a shoot. This movie was very schizophrenic. It goes from wanting to be a comedy to trying to treat wrestling as a joke, but at the same time it's real. It's kind of like schizophrenic. It can't decide what it wants to be.
Well, that's kind of like how wrestling fans are. Listen to some wrestling fans argue. I mean, their arguments are all over. I mean, our arguments are all over the place. Sometimes you can take it like it's real. Sometimes you take it like it's fake. I don't know, man. Probably a lot of wrestling fans are. We're just a bunch of schizophrenic fuckers. We don't care. Basically, yeah, it probably is exactly how they did view wrestling fans as, they don't know what's real, what's fake anyway. But I don't know. It don't matter to me. I always like stupid movies like this, so it don't matter to me none. Let's see here. Where am I at in the movie? Let's play a little bit.
Oh, we have a new Rain Man, Doug Hammer. Thank you. Doug Hummer. Thank you. Macho Man's last official WCW appearance was May 5th, 2000.
Man, May 5th, yep, May 5th, 2000, his last WCW appearance. God damn.
Best fucking chat room in the business, I swear to God.
That's right, and they're also discussing Jeff Jarrett's Ponzi scheme / wrestling company.
Yes, systematic, yes. I thought Jeff Jarrett was cool for a brief period of time.
Hey, man, you want to buy some gold? I got a 7-minute video you can watch. Just put your email. I'll send you an 8x10. All right.
Ready to Rumble is great. We were quoting that at work today. That's systematic. One of his favorite quotes. My dad says yakking on the phone is for pussies.
Yep, that was a good one.
Yes.
Let's see, where am I at here? I'm at right after the first match where they're threatening. Let's see, here we are.
That's just about my fading. Why? Why not? You're through.
It's when they took out Jimmy King, remember?
Yeah. Now, pause that for a second. Now, I guess the deal was Page went into business for himself. But wasn't it kind of funny how they tried to portray the match as a shoot, but yet moves were still going on that clearly would have required the cooperation of the other guy?
Yeah. Well,
catapults him over the top through the table. It's like, come on, dude. That was just like, yeah.
It's a movie. By the way, what's up, Shaheen? I see you in the chat room, motherfucker. You're right. Our show is schizo because of the weed. That does definitely have an effect on how the show goes.
Yeah.
So definitely, Shaheen is right. I agree. Shaheen's going to be going to Jersey All Pro tonight. Are you going out there with him, bro?
Nah.
You ain't gonna make it out. All right. Yeah, I know. It looks like a damn good show too, man.
I was thinking about going, but then it's like, I'm kind of wrecked right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised Shaheen ain't fucking already out there drinking. He might have already started drinking for all we know.
Mm-hmm. Don't drink and drive, folks.
Absolutely not.
We love you, Shane. So if you're going to drink, at least wait till you get to the fucking building, sir.
Call up Triple H. He'll drive you. Call up Triple H.
No. Call Davey Richards. Have your resume ready.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. I'll come get you. Have you been drinking? All right, let's go back to this fucking movie here. Where are we? Oh, the shit truck just turned over. There's shit everywhere.
Yes.
All right, let me go forward. Let me go forward a little bit here.
I love this interpretation, like how they were so depressed because their hero lost. I guarantee you, this was the same exact reaction people had when the Undertaker lost at Mania. Yeah, people, oh look, because I'm pretty sure. Look, let's be honest. We can all be honest here. We've all had that moment where we just were like so despondent after a show, where we just kind of left and said, "Damn." Maybe not crying to that degree, but just where we just was like, "Man." Just pissed us all, made us mad. Have you ever left a show like that?
Of course.
Box?
Of course, man. Everybody has. Come on, if you've been watching wrestling long enough, there's something you've taken too seriously.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Hallelujah.
Uh-oh. They're in the van. Oh, they're doing Kumbaya.
Yes.
All right, you know what? We'll come back in at Running with the Devil. We'll play the Running with the Devil part.
Michael, row your boat ashore.
Hallelujah. Michael, row your boat ashore.
Oh, jeez. That would be the longest trip of my life.
Hey, do you guys know any Van Halen?
No? No.
She's like, maybe I know a little bit. Uh-oh.
Running with the devil.
Running with the devil.
No, singing Running with the Devil.
Break it down, Mama.
I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I've got, I had to steal.
All right. Jesus. All right, so they're in a van now. Let's see here. I'm going to jump forward a little bit here. Yes, he's making Jimmy King fuck Diamond Dallas Page as a doll.
Dude,
That's a little creepy. A little creepy, I must say. What do you think, Anthony? Creepy?
Very creepy.
Yes.
Kind of makes you wonder who was the bitch and who was the bull in the relationship between him and Bischoff.
Jeez, David Arquette's weird motherfucker, man.
Now, let me see. Let's say, Box, if you had to take a road trip with either one of these guys, Gordy or I think the other guy's name is Sean, Who could you deal with the most? Gordy was David Arquette, and Sean was Scott Conn.
Right. Who also played Tweeter in Varsity Blues. So I pretty much, whenever I see him in a movie, I just go, holy fuck, it's Tweeter. 'Cause he was in, what other movie was he in that was a badass movie? With fucking Will Smith, Enemy of the State.
Yeah. Oh, that was, hey, that's a movie I might want to get into. That was a good movie.
Fuck yeah. Who else? Jake Busey's in that, Gary Busey's son. So, yeah, we can get into that one, too, one night.
Yeah. But, and now you can actually see him on Hawaii Five-0. You ever watch that show?
Never. I can't. No, I can't.
Gotta be the original.
I don't know, man. I got so many fucking TV shows I watch, dude. It's just hard for me to get. I got so many cop shows.
Yeah.
That I fucking watch. That I just can't get into many. I mean, I wanted to watch the new NCIS. I did start watching the new Criminal Minds, Beyond Borders.
Nice.
So I did start watching that, but I watched the original I watched that Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior with Forrest Whitaker that only went one season.
Oh, thanks, Weebs. Apparently Scott Conn was also in Oceans 11, 12, and 13.
There you go. Right back to... See, we mentioned those Oceans a little while ago. I didn't know he was in all three of them. But you're right, he was. Man, he's been in a bunch of movies we don't even know.
Yeah. And shout out to Joe Pantoliano. Like, there's a lot of underrated actors in this movie that were literally... They must have been scrapping. They must have been doing it for the paycheck. But I'm glad to see... I had to get him some love. Like Joe Pantoliano, loved him in Sopranos, loved him in Bad Boys. He's a very, very underrated actor, in my opinion. Just wanted to put that out there.
He was in Eddie and the Cruisers, the first one.
Oh, well, I got to go back and look. He was in there?
He was in Eddie and the Cruisers. He was in, I just saw him in School Ties. Matrix, very good. Thank you, Systematic Matrix. He was in School Ties, that movie with... Brendan Fraser, Matt Damon, and that was actually Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's first movie together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yeah, he was in that. I can think of a ton of movies that guy has been in, man. I see, now I know who you're talking about, and I fucking like that guy, man.
Yes, he's a very good actor. And honestly, he plays a good dickhead promoter. Now, who would you say he reminded you more of? Was it Bischoff or was it Vince? Do you think they kind of like were going for a theme with that character?
I don't know. With the Cowboys dress, I wasn't sure who they were going for.
Yeah, and I just got to point out, I love how WCW blatantly ripped off the Montreal Screwjob with this deal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there you go. Risky Business. He was in The Goonies. Very good, man.
Yes, we got I swear, we got the smartest fucking chat room out there. Thank you, guys.
I think we have a movie chat room. I think we might have found what the people want. They want fucking movies.
Yes.
I can talk movies all fucking day.
Yeah, me too, man. This is kind of like my little hidden twist.
Yeah, but yeah, I did. See, I told you if it clicked, if I see his face, I'll know who the guy is, and he is in a ton of fucking movies.
Yes, he's a great fucking actor for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to go through and figure out some more movies he's been in. I just can't think of any. But you mentioned Bad Boys earlier.
Yeah, he was in both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he'll be in Bad Boys 3 when that comes out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Everyone will. Here's another movie she's making fun of me for. Don't worry, we'll get back to Ready to Rumble. They're just talking shit right now anyway. Yeah. But I was watching Barbershop 2 the other day.
Ah.
They're playing Barbershop 1 and 2. I want to see the new one, too.
Yeah, I might want to see. At first, I was kind of like down on it because I don't know. I don't know how you feel about this. Do you feel like Hollywood has become fucking bankrupt? It's like to the point anything can get a remake at this point. I swear, I love Martin Lawrence. I saw him yesterday. He still got it. Still funny dude. But I feel like we're at a point now where we're going to be on Big Mama's House 18 before all's said and done.
They've definitely become
creatively bankrupt.
Creatively bankrupt, definitely become creatively bankrupt because, yeah, there's no new. They're remaking or making a sequel, but I don't know anything they can do to make money. That's all. But I don't know. But I like all Ice Cube's movies, to be honest with you. I mean, come on. Here's a guy.
I like Ice Cube.
The guy has evolved. I mean, yeah, a lot of people call him a sellout and shit, but you know what? Fuck that. Motherfucker's rich as hell.
Yeah.
Rich
You
as
gotta
hell.
evolve, man. Like, if you don't evolve, you die. Like, what do you expect, NWA was great in the 80s, but if he was still walking around trying to act hard, like, he gotta be in his mid-40s at this point.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, at Coachella, all the living members of NWA got back together.
Yes.
Which I'd like to actually catch a video of that.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of that shit. That's fucking, talk about nostalgic.
Yes. Shout out to the 12 heads in the chat room. Love you guys.
Hell yeah. I thought we'd get like 3.
Yes.
All right, where are we at here?
Yes.
They are talking to long-haired, freaky Jimmy King because he's freaked out.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I forgot
From
about
Transvestite.
hippie.
This is like an early version of Caitlyn Jenner.
I forgot about hippie Jimmy King.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, baby.
Is he wearing Jericho's scarf?
Is this where Jericho got the inspiration?
I think Jericho is trying to be Jimmy King.
Yes.
Except I think Jimmy King has a dress on.
Yeah.
I mean, Jericho might as well. I mean, if Jericho basically just, he could wear a dress with the scarf. It would look beautiful.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, Jericho. I love Jericho, but he's always had like eclectic taste.
Yeah, he's just trying to be metrosexual.
And metrosexuals.
Darn
Metrosexual community.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the good part where they're walking through trying to get a hold of, walking through the old, the Nitro girls.
Yes, girl.
Oh, there's Rose McGowan.
God, she was hot in the early 2000s.
Rose McGowan still looks good. She's a sexy chick, man. She's a sexy fucking chick, man. I was watching another movie. I was watching Jawbreaker the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll watch Jawbreaker.
Wow. Rose McGowan and Jawbreaker in the same sentence, folks.
You
know what's on Boxman's mind?
Did you ever see that one, that movie?
I heard of it.
But actually, Marilyn Manson has a cameo in it. It's kind of one of those high school teen movies, but...
Oh. I thought it was a different kind of movie with that title.
No, it's not that kind of movie. Not at all, not at all.
Yes.
Now, I'm trying to remember which part it is, because... No, we're not even near it, but there is a part coming up soon with John Cena, where he gets his little, his cameo in this movie.
Yes. Yes, John Cena actually was a WCW employee for, like, I guess however long it took them to make this movie.
Yeah, because he was in here as, he was the prototype still.
Yeah, because he still had that crop top deal he was going on.
Yeah, the blonde frosted tips, 1990s.
Now, this is an interesting question, Box. How do you feel about this? He was out in the movie, so obviously WCW was aware of him. Now, they could have just used him as an extra. Now, do you think had WCW lived, do you think they would have picked him up potentially?
Not with this movie being so close to the closing of them, dude. If this movie was close to the closing, figure the negotiations took anywhere from 4 to 6 months.
No, I'm saying like had WCW continued on.
I still think Cena would have ended up at WWE. I still think he would have.
Yeah, okay.
I really do. I think that was his goal. And he wasn't in, what was it, OVW very long before he was coming up to WWE.
He might have been in there for maybe like a year, tops.
Yeah, he was definitely being groomed by them. I mean, I don't know what, I didn't even know he was in this movie until years later. Yeah,
same here. So it's not like I was looking at it in like 2000. Oh, who's that dude? No, that was one of those things that came out later. And it's actually, because I was actually looking through the credits when I watched it yesterday, he's unlisted. So it's like it's one of those trivia notes of John Cena was in Ready to Rumble. Oh, for real? Yeah. and you really have to be looking for him because he doesn't. It's not really a good view of him, so you kind of have to pause it and zoom in to tell us him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and he posts it now. I've seen him post it on Twitter before. Yeah. Off the porta potty on the DDP. That's right, I said off the porta potty. And that's Billy Silverman. I think Weaves just pointed that out. Yeah. That Billy Silverman's in this movie, yeah.
Shout out to Weaves. He's actually giving us a lot of. You need to jump on the. You need to jump on and call us. Weaves. You're providing a lot of backstage information here.
Weaves, I can't speak. The character of Sal Bandini is based on wrestlers Lou Thez and Stu Hart. Oliver Platt accidentally struck Randy Savage in the face during the filming of the fantasy scene.
That's actually in the blooper reel at the end of the movie.
Yep, can be seen in the blooper reel, that's what it says. Chris Kanyon was Oliver Platt's stunt double, and Shane Helms was David Arquette's stunt double. The character of Titus Sinclair is based on Eric Bischoff. And you know what? Now I see it is based on Bischoff. Bischoff does come... I mean, think about it. Doesn't he live in, like, Colorado or something?
Yeah. Like Minneapolis. I think this week came out. Yeah.
Bingo. Colorado.
Hey, lady, hold on, baby. Now hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. You heard it here. A new first 4 weeks from tonight. Pay-per-view. We're gonna reign supreme. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good whoa, whoa.
All right, the match has been made.
Save it. Tonight we enjoy.
The match has been made.
And I want to just point out the absurdity of this. When the match was made in that segment we just watched there, they presented it as a shoot, right? Supposed to be a shoot situation. Mm-hmm. But they filmed it for the audience to see. Mm-hmm. And typically, I don't know about you, Box, but when I get fired from a place or I leave a place, you're not just allowed just to walk back on the premises.
No.
And they don't just start filming you. And it's once again, a schizophrenic type of movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what it wants to be.
I know. It is. It's a little weird. Oh, they've gone to see Sal. Did I miss the song? Wait a minute. Where's the song? All right, here we go. I'll just play it from here for a few minutes. Man. Yeah, Oliver Platt, man. Fucking underrated actor. Fucking I mean, he was in, what, Nutty Professor?
Yeah.
Not Nutty Professor. Dr. Doolittle, I'm sorry. Dr. Doolittle. He was in a movie with Matthew McConaughey and Sandra Bullock. A Time to Kill.
Oh, that was a fucking great movie.
Great movie. Lake Placid. He was in Lake Placid. He's in Chicago PD right now as a doctor, psychiatrist. Oh.
To a trainer. Trainer?
Yeah, he's still working. He's gotten a lot larger, but he's also gotten a lot older.
Me King does not back down. Don't you get it? Sinclair wants to kill me.
Let's play it for a minute.
And my life. So I'm dead and buried in the ground and little tiny bugs feasting on my ass. That's what he wants. No bugs are gonna feast on your ass. You're gonna win that $1 million and get your belt back because that's our mission. I'm scared, baby. I'm scared. We can help. So, sing the song.
Oh, here we go.
So, no, I don't want to sing the song. Sing the song for Mr. King. Jimmy King is the best wrestler.
Oh.
He's the bestler. Better than all the wrestler. He's got class. He's really fast. He'll rule ass. He'll rule that ass.
That's my part right there, boy.
Jimmy.
I really think that was actually just a shout out to Mike Bessler. He's the Bessler, better than all the wrestlers. It's really a shout out to Mike Bessler. Mike Bessler, we love you, buddy.
Mike Bessler will rule that ass.
That's what that is. He's the Bessler, better than all the other wrestlers. God damn.
Damn.
Thank you, Weebs. Another fucking underrated movie, Diggstown. Him and James Woods and Heather Graham. Mm-hmm.
Fucking Lou Gossett Jr. Very underrated.
Jr. Hell yeah.
Damn, that was good. See, Thank you, Chad. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. It's looking like this is going to be a regular thing, so I might post up a thread. You know, maybe we'll do it bi-weekly or whatever. You can just throw your suggestions out there because you guys are naming a lot of good fucking movies for us to look at.
Diggstown was an excellent fucking movie. I watched that. That's on my DVR. I've seen that recently. I like that movie.
Now, I don't know what you think about this box, but a movie that I liked that's very underrated to me was The Chase. Charlie Sheen and Christy Swanson. I enjoyed that movie.
Oh, I like that dude. Who? What's his name was in that? How fucking Henry Rollins was the cop.
Yes,
that's a great.
Yeah. That's a fucking great movie.
That is a fucking
Christy Swanson, especially back then, was hot as fuck.
She was in a lot of movies in that era too, man.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never watched the show, but I love the fucking movie.
We should review Tommy Boy any day.
Yes.
Flea.
Love fucking Tom. Rest in peace, Chris. I feel like I'm saying that a lot because we done lost too many fucking people, but Tommy Boy was the shit.
Yeah, I honestly believe Chris Farley was the, like, almost second coming of, like, a John Candy. I think he could have been that big. And I love John Candy. I miss the shit out of him. And yeah, you're right. Flea and Kidius were in. Flea and Anthony Kidius were both in The Chase. They flipped the truck. I do remember.
Now, I'm actually surprised you didn't make the comparison to John Belushi because you know that was his idol.
I definitely do. I definitely do. But I really think had he not, OD'd, I think someone eventually. I hoped somebody would get a hold of him and straighten him out. I think he could have been almost like the next John Candy. And like I said, I'm a huge. You give me any movie with John Candy, I'll watch it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Uncle Buck. Summer Rental.
Oh yes. We got to review that. I don't know if you have it. I bought that at
Dude, I watched it.
It might have been FYE. I found it for like $5.
I watched it.
I had to get that
4 times last week. I watched Summer Rental. I haven't. It was just on my DVR. I got all the channels for 3 months for free. So.
Yes, folks. I mean, I don't know about Box, but I love a lot of random shit.
Yep, he was in Home Alone. He had a quick cameo in Home Alone as the polka king, I believe. Polka. That's right.
Yeah. Now, Box, this might be a little random for you, but he has a cameo in a movie that I love. You ever see a movie called Career Opportunities?
Yes. I have with now wait, which one are we talking about? We're talking about the one with
It was about the guy Frank Whaley. He worked in the Target.
Right. The guy from The Freshman with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Frank Whaley and who was in that?
Jennifer Connelly.
Yes.
I think that might have been her first movie.
Yep, they get stuck in a Target.
Yeah.
That's
and like when I guess like his father basically gave him the ultimatum, like you got to get the fuck out the house or at least get a job.
I think. And
one of the first interviews he went on was with John Candy, was like the supervisor.
Yeah. I do remember that now. Yeah, he was. That's another underrated because it's an old movie. I saw that in the theater.
Oh, that was actually in the movies.
Wow. Yeah, that was what, late '80s movie, early '90s.
Might have been 91, I believe.
Hold on, Career.
Yeah, I want to say it came out in 1991.
1991, yeah. That's, I saw that in the movie theater.
Yeah. Because I saw that, like, obviously, probably like mid to late 90s when I first saw it. That was one of those movies where I didn't think it got a theatrical run. I enjoyed it, but it was one of those movies I figured went straight to video or something.
No, that was in the movies. I was 16 at that time. I probably just got my license.
Yeah. Admit it. You saw Jennifer Connelly on a poster and said, "I got to see this movie."
Well, that's a John Hughes movie. I am a big John Hughes fan.
Yes.
I know a lot of people when they think John Hughes only think of like Home Alone and Breakfast Club, but you'd be very wrong.
Yes, he's very and for the
Bueller.
record, that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, think Vacation.
Yes.
All the Vacation movies, Uncle Buck. Home Alone, The Great Outdoors.
Oh, yeah. Damn, man. You taking me back.
Yup. Pretty in Pink, Weird Science, Mr. Mom.
It's seen Candles.
Mr. Mom was also one of his.
Yeah.
Excellent fucking movie, man. He had a lot of movies that people don't even think about or realize, but...
Yeah, he definitely left his mark.
Yeah. Absolutely. And, I wish he was still around.
Yeah.
Guy used, like, the same characters in a ton of his movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, man.
And I don't know about. I swear, I'll go on a killing spree if anybody tries to fuck with a John Hughes movie. Don't try to remake it. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it the fuck alone. Leave the memories alone.
There you go. I don't even have it loaded up. I'll get it loaded up next time. Oh, here we go. This is Shaheen's part of the movie where David Arquette tries to high spot Rose McGowan's pussy.
Heard him?
He tries-
Literally.
No, I don't think I know him.
So, this is Shaheen's part of the movie right here. Oh, hold on. What's up, buddy? Hold on. I have to spell something for my kid.
No problem.
All right. What do you need to spell?
Taking a breather, folks.
Puncture? Plunger. My 7-year-old needs to learn.
Love that dead air.
Needs to spell plunger. Give me one. No, we're still on right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm spelling plunger to my 7-year-old on air. You ready?
Yeah.
Plung. What do you think the last part is? ER. Okay. Go ahead, buddy. Hey, can you close that for me? Thanks, kiddo. Close it. And he didn't close the door. All right. Hold on.
Yes.
This will be the issues in doing it Saturday afternoons. Oh, here we go.
I will now unveil my secret weapon.
Oh, God, I wish you would to me.
Foreign objects!
Now we have a confession to make.
Dear Dad, I am fine.
Go ahead. I missed the mute button. Go ahead.
We actually have a confession to make, folks. That was not from the movie Ready to Rumble. That was actually Shaheen was nice enough to provide us one of his sex tapes. That was actually a glimmer. That was actually a peek into how Shaheen actually high spots the pussy.
That's what that was for.
That was actually an exclusive clip, folks. So brought to you by Talking Movies Saturday afternoon. You got an exclusive behind the scenes on how Shaheen high spots the pussy.
Right after spelling with 7-year-olds. Because that was on the air too. I don't care.
So look, that's why I love this show, man. We talk movies, we spell, we give you educational shit.
Yep.
You had a high spot some pussy.
There's Bill Goldberg, but right in this scene is where John Cena's cameo is. And yeah, I mean, like I said, we're kind of going through the movie, reviewing it as it's playing. I'm fast forwarding through certain scenes.
Yeah.
But
I think this is honestly the best way to do it. We don't get
already
sued,
an hour and 4 minutes
we just shoot the shit and have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm already an hour and 4 minutes in. Although we've been on air for about an hour and 3 minutes, so.
Yeah.
But I'm skipping through some parts. Here we go. Let's listen to some.
And by the way, fucking shout out to Scott Kahn. How much fucking product does this dude have in his hair?
Yeah, there's Cena. I just saw Cena right there behind Oliver Platt working out. And yeah, he looks like a douchebag.
So basically, I guess in some people's eyes, he'd be basically playing himself.
Right.
Wow. Goldberg, that was a nice throw. How you doing?
Okay, they're kissing Goldberg's ass.
Yeah.
Who would? Who would?
Goldberg shows so much range in this fucking movie.
Hey.
Why he never did another movie, I'll never understand.
He did.
Oh, I'm sorry, he did the Universal Soldier deal.
He did the Universal Soldier. He was in Longest Yard.
He
did a Christmas movie where he was a evil Santa Claus killing people.
Yeah, I misspoke. I'm sorry, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you remember, he was actually on the episode of Law and Order SVU.
Yes, he went crazy and they beat shit.
They didn't have to give him like the stun gun treatment.
Yeah. It was like a quick scene in the beginning, and they took him down. Yeah, he did do that. He's had a decent little career of movies.
Yeah,
I'm probably missing.
Like
some.
You wouldn't know it based on this movie.
No, and I'm probably missing some. Let's see here. Bill Goldberg. I am on IMDb. Let's see. He's been in Let's see, because now I want to know the name of that fucking movie he did. Oh, wow. Here's all the WCW, WCW. God damn. Fall Brawl. Let's get out of WCW here. Longest Yard. I'm trying to see when that fucking... Someone in the chat room knows the Christmas movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was like a horror movie, wasn't it?
It was, and I've actually... I watched it one night, and I can't remember the name of it, though. I can't fucking remember the name of it. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on here. Let's see. Bill Gold. What was the name of that fucking Christmas movie? God damn it! I can't find it. He was in a TV series called Yes Dear, Arliss. I remember Arliss.
I remember Yes Dear too.
He did something with Looney Tunes in the Looney Tunes movie.
Is it?
So,
well, I apologize. Bill Goldberg has had quite the career.
Damn. He has, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the movie. It's Santa's Sleigh. That's what it was. S-L-A-Y.
Sal Banditi, wanna wrestle?
We couldn't get through without the catchphrase of the movie.
Yes, that guy was hilarious.
Wanna wrestle?
Yes. You're at the part where he was beating the shit out of Saturn and Sid?
Saturn and Sid, exactly, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And I loved how he had, I guess that was where Stu Hart's influence was felt, because I like how he had Saturn in the submission hole, had him crying. Sinclair sent
Right now is where that is.
Oh, shit.
Pop his eyes out.
I'm so sorry, Gordy.
Fuck yeah, man. Alright, now. Here we go. Yeah. And he's doing more movies for... Goldberg has 4 movies coming out between this year and next year.
Yes. You know what I'm actually surprised about with Goldberg? Given the Jewish connection, I'm surprised him and Sandler haven't done more movies together.
Sandler seems to be an Austin fan. He likes Steve.
Yes.
He likes Steve Austin.
Now, you saw the Grown Ups movie, right?
Oh, I've seen both of them, of course.
I love them. Now, do you agree that had he still been with us, that fucking Chris Farley would have assumed the Kevin James role?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know him and Sandler were close. Because I know to this day that still hurts him.
Oh, I guarantee that would have been Farley in that role.
And I like King of Queens. I like Kevin James personally, but that to me, like, Chris Farley would have brought it would have been a whole different movie with him in it.
Probably, but now Sandler and Kevin James are both Boston boys. They did grow up together.
Now, I thought Sandler was a New York guy.
Sandler was kind of born in he was born in New York, but his career blew up in Boston with a lot of other guys, like, Joe Rogan and all those guys all started.
Wow.
Yeah, his career blew up in Boston.
Wow.
Well, dude, that's why half of his movies are in Boston.
Wow.
Yeah, almost all of his movies are in Boston.
And you know what kind of trips me out? The fact that fucking Kevin James and Mick Foley were actually on the same high school wrestling team.
Really? That I did not know.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't think Foley was on that wrestling team, but he actually, when he was the high school that he went to, Kevin James also went to, and he was like the star of the wrestling team.
Huh.
Like, apparently, like in his younger days, he was extremely jacked and had the ability to kick ass at will. Kevin James, folks, from the King of Queens.
I could see where he was a jacked guy at one time. I could see that. I mean, hell, it goes away, man. Age is a bitch.
Yeah. Was that a young Boxman? Were you jacked whooping ass?
I don't think so.
Come on, Box. You can be honest with us. When you was in your 20s, nobody fucked with you. You just was like, you was walking around mean mugging, taking chicks, taking people's girls and all that kind of good stuff.
Nobody fucks with me because I look like I'm a fucking connected guy. That's why no one ever fucks with me. And I was told that many times. I don't know. Plus, I always carried weapons, so.
Yeah, that's a good reason not to fuck with somebody.
No one really ever messed with me. I mean, I've gotten into my share of fights, had my ass kicked a few asses, but probably even. I've definitely had my ass kicked a few times, though. But I've won a few. Yeah. Every now and then you need a good ass kicking, you know?
Yeah, keeps you in line.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, just has to happen. Yeah, I remember Systematics talking about that movie, Kevin James, and that Here Comes the Boom. I have not seen that yet. I have it, but I have not watched it.
I actually enjoyed that. I don't know about I actually enjoy Kevin James movies.
I like Kevin James. I mean, King of Queens was a fucking pretty damn good show.
Yes.
I mean,
and he got the bang Leah Remini. Oh my god, that woman.
Any show that you got fucking Lou Ferrigno on, that's a good show.
Yes.
And
yeah, that's actually an underrated show. I mean, I don't think everybody gives like Everybody Loves Raymond props and all that. I don't think King of Queens gets nearly the love it deserves.
It did for a while. It just it kind of got. I mean, it was on every channel for a while. I mean, you can probably go on right now and find it on some network station. You know, without a problem. It's just one of those shows that kind of got overexposed. Maybe it turned out. Maybe it was the John Cena of sitcoms.
Yeah. And trivia. A random trivia note on King of Queens. That show was on the air from '98 to 2007. It was the last show to debut in the '90s to get canceled. Oh, not get canceled, but that ended its run in the late 2000s, mid 2000s.
Really?
Yep. Huh. So it debuted in '98. So that was the last show from the '90s that carried over to like the mid to late 2000s.
I did not know that either. I want to see something here. Well, wait a minute. Didn't one of the only, maybe because NYPD Blue did also. They carried over into the mid 2000s.
But I think that ended before King of Queens, though.
Might have, but it started in it did actually. I think last year that was maybe 2003 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I think the gist of it was King of Queens had the longest tenure. For a show that debuted in the '90s and went over to the late 2000s. Oh, and I also want to point out, I'm actually like going back and forth with the movie. I'm at a part where Jimmy King is getting Mean Gene drunk. So apparently, Mean Gene was playing himself in this movie.
Obviously, yeah. Mean Gene didn't. Yeah, he's fine with it.
Yeah. Like, apparently, I don't know. I just can't get over this visual of Mean Gene being quite the ladies' man, apparently.
He likes the ladies. Apparently.
And they say he was pretty good with it.
Apparently, he likes the ladies.
Well, you know what it is. You can never judge a book by its cover. Plus, he has that announcer voice, and women love the voice, man.
There you go, man.
If Howard Finkel didn't look like a damn refrigerator, he'd be pulling them. I think.
Jeez, let's see here. Where are we at in the movie now? I am where he is facing his son.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And I also want to point out, Jimmy King is the definition of poor white trash in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ooh, and who was the chick he was married to?
I'm starting. Caroline Rhea, isn't her name?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm starting to think Jimmy King's character was more of a shot at Jeff Jarrett than anything. Listen to him talk. I think this was a Jeff Jarrett shot. Maybe it was a mixture of Jeff Jarrett and Jerry Lawler.
Yes. Maybe they saw into the future. Maybe Jimmy King was Jeff Jarrett's future. Oh, you'll be a fucking gold salesman.
Sitting home, sitting home on his computer wearing a dress and a scarf.
Oh, God.
I got a 7-minute video for you, baby. Come here.
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby.
Hey, Karen, sign this 8x10.
Yes, that Southern twang. You know what I think it honestly was a shot at? Just like WCW their Southern fan base in general.
I think it was, yeah. And I'm not even sure it was a shot at them. I definitely think it was just kind of, well, you know, this is kind of a Southern company. Let's make them all Southern. So,
you know, the only thing that this was missing, a Scott Hall fucking cameo, just so he could say WCW. That always cracks me up to this day. WCW.
Oh God.
Yes.
And this chick that played the one who liked Scott Conn.
Oh yes.
She was an underrated hottie too, kind of like the nerdy hot chick.
Yeah. You know who she reminded me of a little bit? Daphne.
A little bit, yeah. I guess maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Daphne without the makeup.
Yes. This movie needed fucking a Daphne appearance just so we could see her tits bouncing up and down.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't get to see it. I mean, at that time she was here. Oh, Nitro Girls dancing. Nitro Girls dancing.
Yes.
In the ring, dancing. Sting.
Listen to me very carefully. If you plan to have any future at all in my business, you will not allow Jimmy King to reach that belt. What?
Excuse me, Mr. Sinclair.
Thank you. I will kill you if you fuck this up.
I wonder if those were the words Bischoff used to Sting before Starrcade '97. And Sting went out there and promptly fucked it up.
And Sting stayed true to character. Did not say a goddamn word in this fucking movie. Got to keep that character, man.
I mean, but see, that brings up a good point, though. Do you think like, maybe back in the day, promoters had these type of conversations with certain? If you fuck this up, I'll kill you.
I wouldn't doubt if that shit still goes on in like Mexico and other places. I wouldn't doubt it, man. They take. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if fucking Japan. They take shit seriously over there, man.
You know where we can 100% guarantee that this happens? Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm sure something.
Yeah. Somebody might have had that conversation with Brody, and they lived up to the advertising.
The threat.
Yeah.
Ain't definitely a possibility. Here, let's get this real quick.
Is on the line. Jimmy King, you come on down again.
Yeah, this was a good part of the movie. The end of the movie. Basically, they do the
the end of this train wreck.
The end of this train wreck. The royal bash where the cage is stacked on a cage, which is stacked on another cage, which is where the belt is on top of that cage.
Yes.
I want to see this match again. Where is this match? I want to see it. And they did this, didn't they?
What's that?
Didn't they like actually?
They did it twice. They did it for Slamboree 2000, where Jeff Jarrett beat DDP and David Arquette to get the belt back, and then they did it the final War Games. It was on an episode of Nitro, War Games 2000.
Okay, all right, yeah, I knew they had actually done it at least once. Wasn't sure that they did it twice, but
now, we all know how the movie ends, and if you don't, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Now the movie was made obviously sometime in '99, I think before the Owen Hart tragedy. Do you think the ending maybe should have been changed, altered? Because they do the big final spot with DDP going through the cage, boom, 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 and obviously he didn't fall to his death. But do you think that might have been a little bit, since it was because at this point Owen wouldn't have been dead a full year yet?
I mean, it's a movie, and I don't even think anyone thought of that for this time. I really don't. But I mean, it's a movie. Stupid stuff gets done in movies. Stunts get done in movies. I don't think there was any sort of malice in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think it was meant to be obviously not meant to be a shot, and but I don't think it was anything wrong at all. Was that Medusa in the background there?
Yeah, she might have been.
Saw some really giant tits. I think it might have been.
Oh yeah, shout out to Medusa. I mean, now, did you like original Medusa, or did you like big fake titty Medusa?
Oh well, I love me some big old fakies. So
Yes.
I like. So basically, you're asking if I liked Alundra Blaze or Medusa.
Yeah, did you like natural? Because I always thought Medusa was like an attractive woman. I mean, I think it got to a point where her titties were ridiculously big, and this is coming from a titty guy.
And that's when
I love the areolas.
No, they were great. They were great. They were amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, yeah, I did. I actually did like them. That's the only time I was an Ed Ferrara fan, when he poured the barbecue sauce on them. That was tremendous. I think when he did that was actually that segment was sponsored by KFC.
Yeah, it was probably sponsored by Jim Ross.
Barbecue sauce.
Now I know what to do with that stuff.
This
God
is the
damn.
perfect spot for fucking Smart to fucking do a run in, do a call in.
Yeah.
Because I can't do a Jim Ross impersonation justice like Smart can.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some stuff here. What is everyone talking about here in the chat room? 9 Legends is a professional wrestling documentary released online via an official stream in January of 2016. The film features Bill Goldberg, Rob Van Dam, Ted DiBiase, Amy Dumas, Lita, Mike Tyson, Bret Hart, Dynamite Kid, Randy Couture, and Jericho. Huh, might have to check that out. Now, they're calling... Okay. But 9 Legends. So, is Goldberg really considered a legend?
Oh, I wouldn't say. I think that's kind of like a stretch. But he left an impact. He left a mark. Like, you remember him. He didn't have like a long story career.
Yeah.
But he definitely was. Legend in the standpoint that he was the only legitimate star WCW ever created.
Yeah.
Pure.
And I hate to say, but putting Dynamite Kid in as much of a piece of shit as he is, to 1, call him a legend, and 2, to even acknowledge this man in any movie, I think is just kind of shitty. But
you talking about Dynamite?
Yeah, Dynamite Kid. I don't know. I wouldn't piss on the guy if he was on fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like like the more I'm a history buff and I kind of like to learn things, but I honestly think that's probably one person that I wish I hadn't learned so much about. Yeah, Dynamite, especially like you hear playing Russian roulette with his wife and say, I'm like,
Oh yeah, and then saying he was joking. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to hold a shotgun to her. I was kidding. That's not a joke, dude. I'm sorry, that ain't a fucking joke.
Yeah.
There's funny and there's holy shit, don't kill me. I mean, Jesus Christ. All right, where are we at in this goddamn movie? All right, match. Man, I wish we could play the match, but we don't need to. I'll play a little bit of it right now.
Don't, son!
Yes!
Always good to hear Tony Schiavone's voice. Goldberg, Billy Kidman, Booker T. And who else is with him?
Inferno was a fucking babyface apparently.
And of course, if Tommy's listening, Disco Inferno is in this movie. And here comes David Arquette on a motorcycle. How the fuck whose dick did Disco Inferno suck to get in this movie? I mean, look.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I like me some Disco Inferno, but I mean, Goldberg, Sting, DDP.
Yeah. Or do you try to imply what you took issue with the fact that Disco Inferno was presented as a top guy on Goldberg's level at this point?
I mean, I'm just looking at who's in the ring, and I'm like, God damn. Well, I mean, I guess Billy Kidman, Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going to put Billy... But, I mean, Billy Kidman was banging Tori at the time, so... You know...
Oh, God. No, I'm just saying. Oh, wow. Shout out. We have 23 heads in the chat.
Nice. Yeah, look. Oh, yep. All right, here we go. Jimmy King is climbing. There's only 14 minutes left in the movie.
Yes.
And I'll probably fast forward through a part or two.
Yes.
But, man, the fact that security didn't come down and just rip half these guys out of the fucking ring. A guy just jumped a motorcycle into the ring, and security's not even near the ring.
Yes.
And Rose McGowan is down.
Stand so close to the ring when there's a ladder
By a
match
ladder.
going on.
DDP was really good in this. I'm surprised DDP doesn't do more acting, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I really thought he might have done more in the acting, but I guess this yoga thing takes up a shitload of his fucking time.
You think he could be a good actor, like outside of like the wrestling?
Mm-hmm. I do. I actually think he could be.
He definitely is a character.
He is. I mean, he's a tall guy. I mean, I don't know. He's the kind of guy I would just expect to see more in movies.
Yeah.
But
and I actually seen him in person. I did not realize he was that tall.
Mm.
He's very tall and lanky.
He's got to be 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah. Because how tall are you? Because I bumped into him when I was at WrestleMania 29's WrestleCon event.
Yeah, I mean,
it was by accident. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like 6'2", and damn if some of these fuckers ain't taller than me.
I would say a good 6'5", 6'6", easy.
Yeah, he's got to be. He looks it. You can tell by his arms. Dude, look how fucking long his arms are.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Edge, tall dudes.
See, an Edge you would look at and go, he's not tall at all.
Yeah.
No way to say he's a tall guy.
It's like a lot of guys. Like when you see him, like you look at him on TV, like Daniel Bryan, like in comparison to a lot of guys in WWE, he's a small dude. But if you actually meet him in person and you're just a regular fan, he's actually a pretty nice sized dude.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Sting does talk in this movie, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does have a line or two.
Yeah.
He's in the rafters, folks. Yeah, and they were kind of making like the punches and wrestling seem real with the sound effects and shit.
Yes. Oh, thanks for the info, Weebs. Let me see. I'm going back. The budget to make this movie was $24 million. It made $12.5 million. So it sounds about right. Sounds about right.
No wonder Vince owned this company less than a year later.
Oh, God.
That explains everything.
Can you believe this? This is a shocker.
That explains everything.
Jimmy King's all right by me. You love Jimmy King. I love Jimmy King. We're men. But we're not afraid to say that we love other men. I love you. Hit me, my turn!
Hit me next.
It's even, it's back.
David Arquette. What?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck, man. David Arquette's fucking hilarious sometimes, I'll admit it.
Yes. And it's another movie he did. I don't know if you've seen it. It's very underrated. It was straight to DVD. It's a movie called The Alarmist.
Who, David Arquette?
Yeah.
Dude, my son watches a movie with him in it called Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Wow.
The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's about two kid superheroes.
Yeah.
And
actually, yeah. Believe it or not, obviously TNA Shark Boy. I think he actually sued them.
I think I don't know if that's a rumor or true that Shark Boy actually sued them over that.
Because I think he was actually doing the Shark Boy gimmick, and I think he had a trademark before that came out.
Maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I've never been sure if that's a rumor or if that's actually real.
Oh, Ryan in the chat, Martin last night was fucking hilarious. If he comes to your town, actually he's going to be in Brooklyn. Let me look it up for you.
Doug Hummer says that is a true story. Shark Boy did sue. So that means he would have had to sue. That was a Disney movie, if I'm not mistaken. So he would have had to sue. What would that be? Pixar?
Probably. Or he probably could. He could sue them all, couldn't he?
Well, he would have to go after. I believe Pixar is the maker of Disney movies. I know Disney is the name on them, but Pixar, I believe, is their studio. Damn, he must have got paid if he won that, man.
Yeah, and especially if he had a legitimate case, because he's been Shark Boy. I don't know when that movie came out, but he's been Shark Boy for at least since like the early 2000s.
Here. The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, 2005.
Yeah, so he was Shark Boy at least a good year or two before that.
Oh yeah, if not more. But yeah, Doug in the chat saying that is a true fucking story. He did sue them. Holy shit, he must. No wonder you don't see him around wrestling anymore. He's probably sitting in a fucking mansion at home.
Yeah, Ryan in the chat. Martin's going to be in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center on May 14th, 2016. That's a Saturday, 8 p.m. So I would recommend, if you can make it out, make it out. You won't regret it. Hilarious. Still got it.
All right, so Jimmy King won.
Oh, Shaheen is telling us apparently Shark Boy has been Shark Boy since the late 90s. So yeah, he definitely had a case.
Damn. I wonder. Damn.
Oh. Based on his, he obviously is an intelligent individual to go after Disney. Tongue-tied. He should fucking had some type of creative control behind TNA. They might be in better shape right now.
Looks like Shark Boy has sued a lot of people.
Yes. Don't fuck with Shark Boy, apparently. He went after Miramax.
He went after Miramax. He went after Amazon at one point.
Damn.
Hold on here. Shark Boy settles lawsuit. He did sue TNA.
Damn.
He wanted the name, the copyright, so he got it. He did get that's how he got the name. And this was in 2007, though. Yeah, this was in 2007. TNA Shark Boy recently settled his lawsuit. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Against Dimension Films and other entities over the infringement of his copyright and trademark name Shark Boy in the Robert Rodriguez film The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The case was closed this past Friday, 4/20, 2007.
What an appropriate date to settle. They just smoked the bowl and just said, hey, let's just end this shit.
Yeah, so if they settled, that month he got paid.
Yeah.
He got fucking paid if they settled. And
so good for him. So basically, he's made more money off of lawsuits than he made in his entire run with TNA.
Okay, and then again in 2012, professional wrestler Shark Boy sued Amazon.com, Toys R Us Delaware, and FAO Schwartz and others in Ohio federal court, claiming toys and other products featuring a cartoon character from the online children's game Pop Tropica infringes his trademarks.
Wow. So all jokes aside, Shark Boy must be a pretty intelligent, bright dude.
Shark Boy does
go
not
after everybody.
fuck around. He even had eBay named in addition to his copyright infringement role claims.
Yeah.
Retailers like FAO, for Amazon, Toys R Us, Caboodle, eBay, Amazon. He sued every fucking body.
Wow.
Holy shit, this guy doesn't need to fucking work.
Shit. Damn, honestly, that's the power, just like I said, just get yourself a trademark, a concept, protect the fuck out of it, and just sue.
Damn, you got balls to go after fucking Miramax, dude. Holy fuck. And obviously,
fucking
like
eBay.
Said, the guy won.
Yeah. He beat all of these people, folks. He didn't beat too many people in the wrestling ring, but he beat them in the courtroom.
This is how much he won. The suit was settled for an undisclosed amount.
That's code for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, that's code for the suit was settled, and you could probably sink a boat with the money he collected off of it.
Yes. Because typically what happens, folks, when people decide to settle, that means they pay you fuck money to shut the fuck up.
Later that year, Independent wrestling, where he developed the cartoonish character Shark Boy, partly inspired. Oh, okay, but that was inspired from the 1995 song "I Come from the Water" by the Toadies. I do know that song, and he trademarked the name in 1999. So that's how long he's had that name, since 1999. Man, this guy, I'm gonna say this guy is no fucking dummy.
Yes, no, he's not.
A lot of people would have just let this fucking slide, not known where to go, how to do this, how to even go about doing something like this.
Yep. And that's smart. Like, he basically, from the time he developed the character, he trademarked it, got all his ducks in a row, and he just stayed on top of it. You know, so kudos to him. And look, I don't strike. He doesn't strike me as like a sue happy type of guy, but he's protecting what he's owned. Mm-hmm. And he just, went after him. And the fact that he went up against all of these large corporations and won, hey, God bless him. That means he knew he had a case, and he said, "Fuck it, you ain't gonna take advantage of my shit."
I mean, obviously, he's not just going in and wasting the court's time. He obviously has an actual case and gets in there, gets his shit done, gets paid, and goes home smiling like a motherfucker.
And that Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I mean, I know that was a big thing for a minute. And you figure between the actual movie release, ticket sales, DVD sales, Blu-ray sales, anytime that moves a unit, he gets paid.
Yeah, that was a huge movie. Here, you want to play?
So he must have got a nice chunk of change off of that.
Yeah, here, you know what? We can probably play the bloopers. They're coming up in just a couple seconds here. We can do that, right? Why not, right?
Yeah, why not? That's perfect.
You like Samoan butt sex? There's a lot of glare coming off of that dome of yours, anus breath. There's a lot of glare coming off of that dome of yours, booger face. I know, it smells like you poured it right from your butt. Smells like you poured it right from your butt. Sorry. Hey!
Wait, let's grab the line. You gotta give me the line.
No, I'm gonna get ya!
Ooh, that's where you really hit him right there.
Wait, Paul.
He really got him.
Sorry.
I love that he apologized real quick. I was like, oh shit.
No shit.
Come on, this is nothing! Yeah, you remember when Macho Man threw you off the rail? Go, start again. Come on, this is nothing! You remember when Macho Man threw you off the rail and you landed on the ladder? No, that's bad. Say it again one more time. Come on, this is nothing! Yeah, shut up! Yeah! And you broke 5 ribs and dislocated your shoulder, but you broke... Shut up. Yeah, you broke 5 ribs and dislocated your shoulder, you still came back to whip out 3! This is worthless. You can't do it.
His laugh is great, dude.
Yo, Hooters. I can't stop looking at him.
It's such a stoner laugh.
Terrifying.
These are all nut shots.
All the gut shots.
All nut shots.
Oh, the humanity!
All right.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it.
All right. Well, that was a fucking movie, man. Goddamn.
Yes. Still as horrible as ever, but damn it, I love the movie. I'm not going to shy away from that. If you want some good, dumb fun, and you just want to, like, turn your brain off for an hour and, 45, 50 minutes,
Yeah.
I definitely recommend this movie. So what would you rate it? Would you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, middle finger?
I'd probably give this movie a thumbs in the middle, but I mean, as a wrestling fan, I'd give it a thumbs up. I mean, it was, this movie was obviously geared towards wrestling fans.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't trying to get, mom and dad to watch this. They were just going towards wrestling fans to see what they would fucking do. Yeah. I don't know. I like I said before, I like movies sometimes I can just put on and mindless shut off my fucking brain, watch, laugh a little bit, and I mean, stupid movies I have no problem with stupid movies. There's many stupid movies that people will mention that I'll go, fuck you, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Look, I've been watching Crybaby. Horrible movie. Not good, but I love it.
Yeah, it's not, look, the point is, bad movies can actually be good. They're therapeutic. There are so many movies out there that are so bad that they're good, and I put Ready to Rumble big time thumbs up. Like, for example, remember Clue?
I never saw that movie.
Oh, yes. I'm a big Tim Curry fan. You got to see that movie.
Okay.
Tim Curry is fucking underrated.
I love Tim
That's
Curry.
for his role in Home Alone 2 alone.
Dude, I know Tim Curry. Trust me. Tim Curry, he's the man.
Yes.
He's Dr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
And he was an Oscar with Stallone.
Yes.
I love that fucking... I see, that's another ridiculously stupid movie. But I love that fucking movie. Dude, go back and watch that movie today and look who's in that movie. That's a fucking all-star cast in that movie. Sylvester Stallone is in that movie. Who is it? Mia Savino.
Wow.
Tim Curry. Chaz... what's his name? Chaz Palminteri is in that fucking movie. Peter Riegert, who was in... goddamn, he was in The Mask. He was in Animal House. Jesus Christ, he was in fucking Animal House. Peter Riegert.
Yeah. Oh, man, we got to talk about that. Was a fucking great movie.
Oh, I'll watch Animal House any day, any time.
Yes, I remember. I damn near wore the DVD. I bought like a few years ago. I bought a anniversary edition, and I was watching that. No shit, like every day, nonstop for like a year straight. That's how much I like that fucking movie. Yeah. Long live Belushi.
Yeah, I've got that movie too. That same DVD, the anniversary edition. Great fucking movie.
Shout. Now, did you get up and shout?
Yeah. What was the other? What was who else? There was a lot more people in that movie I'm missing, but that was a fucking all-star cast in that movie, dude. Seriously.
Yes. Man, did you ever see
fucking cast?
Did you ever see Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
Oh, yes, I did. That wasn't great. That's not one I'll stop to watch if it's on cable. There's a lot of movies I'll stop to watch, and that's just not one of them.
Okay. Let me see here.
I just won't. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. But I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, and a lot of people say Ready to Rumble. Even Weebs in here said that's one of his guilty pleasures. This movie, and yeah, it should be a guilty pleasure of pretty much any wrestling fan. It really should. As bad as it was, it should be good to a wrestling fan.
Yes, it's good. And let me see. I'm going to double check, but Smark in the chat, he was actually asking a question about Clue. I think the chick that played Scarlett, I think that was the late, great Madeline Kahn. You know Madeline Kahn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, gosh, she was super hot in her day.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Clue. Yeah, never seen the Clue movie. Okay, so let's see. If we did this again,
yeah.
What other movie? Now, we were trying to see... real quick, let me see if I can find that movie, the Countdown movie.
Yeah.
And if I can... Because I believe I saw it somewhere. Hold on. I am not saying where, by the way.
No, I'm sorry, Miss Scarlett, it was actually, she was played by Leslie Ann Warren. Smart. Leslie Ann Warren. I'm not sure if Fox is familiar with her.
Leslie Ann, if I saw her, maybe. But otherwise, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Countdown. Not there. I'll find it.
Yeah, this might be a little, so you think that might be the next one we do?
Either that one, or we can just completely go off wrestling movies and do something completely different for all I care.
Let me see.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put a little poll up on Facebook and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Countdown. Look at some of the stuff that I got laying around. You saw Meatballs, the original one?
Long time ago.
You can do that. Stripes. Stripes is a cult classic.
The Wanderers.
It's a movie called Slackers. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Flackers?
Slackers.
Slackers, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that they was cheating on their test, cheating their way through college.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was actually a good movie.
Been a long time since I've seen that one too.
Let me see. Here's a random one. You ever see a movie called The New Guy?
No.
Yes, you gotta see. That's freaking hilarious.
Dude, if I went through my my movie collection is so weird. It's not even funny.
Yeah, mine too. And the guy that plays him, the new guy, is DJ Qualls. He was like the real skinny dude in a Road Trip.
Yeah.
He always looked that guy. He looked sickly.
I don't know. Might have to do an Elvis movie one day too.
3,000 Miles of Graceland.
Might have to do an Elvis movie.
Which one? What was it? Honeymoon in Vegas?
Let's see. What do I've got here? I've got I've got 17 of them.
Don't worry, Doug. We hear you. Tommy Boy's on the list.
Tommy Boy, we'll make sure we do. Maybe one night we'll do like Blue Hawaii or Clam Bake. I've got. Let's see. I'm gonna go right to my movie file here. Yeah, I've got a lot of fucking movies, dude.
Oh, you know one we got to do? One of my first personal favorites, Hanging with the Homeboys.
Never seen it.
Oh, man. Dougie Doug, Mariel Joyner, what's that guy's name? John Leguizamo.
Okay, I know John Leguizamo and I know Dougie Doug.
Basically, and it's great. It's about 4 dudes. They from New York, and it's about a night on the town. And basically, you know, it's kind of like one of those coming to age movies.
All right.
Came out like in '91, and it's like they're on like 4 different paths. You got the slacker friend, you got the friend that's trying to do better, you got the friend that that's a ladies' man. He got a bunch of women cooking for him. You got a guy that's Puerto Rican that's thinks he's Italian. It's got everything in it. You got Dougie Doug as the token black dude.
Awesome.
And Dougie Doug, by the way, I just gotta say, fucking underrated as shit.
Oh, he was in Class Act.
Oh, that's what Kid and Play?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even think you knew that movie, man. That's a very good movie,
bro. Class Act is actually one of that's another one up there on favorite stupid movies.
Yes, we can review that shit.
Oh wait, wait a minute. I've got Class Act.
Oh, you do? Got to send me a link, man. Because I had like an old VHS, but I don't know if it worked. It'll hold up.
No, I can get it to you. I'll explain how to do that later.
Cool. Let me see, man.
And maybe one night we'll even get into like the rise and fall of ECW and movies like that. So
yeah,
we'll have some good stuff coming up. And shit, Saturday during the day might be the time to do it. Maybe we'll do it at night. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
23 heads, yeah.
Yeah.
23 heads. I'm actually surprised and humbled that 23 heads came in to listen to us talk about fucking Ready to Rumble. The legacy lives on.
Yeah. Who fucking knew, man? Jesus Christ. Ready to fucking rumble. All right. Well, shit. I guess we should fucking end this thing, huh?
Yeah, and then on a high note, 23 listeners.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody, listening. Thanks, everybody, for coming and chilling with us on a Saturday afternoon. Don't forget, Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Catch us right here on Mixler.com/THT Podcast. Check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Play.fm. Goddamn, anywhere you can find a fucking podcast, we're probably there. If we're not, let us know. I'll get us on there. And that's about it. Don't forget Wrestling Soup every Thursday, same time, 9:30 p.m. right here on Mixler. Midnight Jury. Who am I forgetting?
Let me see. Myself and Shaheen. We try to start roughly at 9 o'clock, but normally it's 9:30ish. Friday nights, talking whatever. Mixler.com/THT Podcast and all of the links that fucking Boxman just rattled off.
Yep. And I'm going to say right now, do not be surprised if there's a late night show with Shaheen talking about Jersey All-Pro.
Yes.
So do not be surprised, and I guess we will see you guys next time on the Saturday morning Shitbox Man.
Shitbox Man, talking move, podcasting move, whatever. We'll put that up in the chat too, a poll. What do you think we should call this shit?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure out something. We'll let you guys help us out with that. But on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Anthony, thanks for hanging, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you, bro.
Peace.
Later.